The restaurant smelled faintly of roasted garlic and warm bread. The kind of place where candles flickered on every table and soft jazz curled around the room like a lazy ribbon. Maya sat near the window booth, fingers nervously tapping against her water glass. She glanced at her reflection in the window, hair smoothed twice already, lipstick checked 3 times. A blind date was already a gamble, but a blind date arranged by her best friend was practically a leap of faith. She checked her phone. No new messages, no missed calls. Her date was 20 minutes late. A waiter approached her with a polite smile. "Would you like to order anything while you wait?" She forced a smile. "Just more water, thanks." The waiter nodded and left. Maya exhaled slowly. "This is why I don't go on blind dates," she whispered to herself. She wasn't angry, just disappointed. After months of loneliness, she'd finally worked up the courage to try again, but apparently her date didn't find the idea worth showing up for. She pulled out her phone again, staring at the blank screen. Not even a courtesy text. She considered leaving. She even gathered her purse, half rising from the seat. Then the bell over the restaurant door jingled. Maya didn't look up at first, just another customer walking in. But the sound of tiny footsteps made her turn her head. And when she did, her breath caught. 2 little girls, twins, maybe 4 or 5 years old, were walking toward her booth. Identical curls bouncing, matching pink cardigans over white dresses, little backpacks shaped like cartoon rabbits. Their brown eyes sparkled with excitement. And recognition. Why recognition? They stopped right in front of her. The girl on the left tugged at her sleeve gently. "Are you Miss Maya?" Maya blinked. Yes." Both girls smiled at the same time, like synchronized sunshine. The girl on the right handed her a small folded note. "Our daddy said to give you this." "He's sorry he's late." Maya froze. "Daddy?" The note trembled in her hand as she unfolded it. The handwriting was hurried, scribbled with rushed strokes. "I'm so sorry. Emergency at work. Please don't leave. I'll explain everything. Daniel. Her blind date's name. She looked at the girls again. Speechless. "You two are—" "I'm Lily." For the left twin chimed. "And I'm Lila," the right twin added proudly. "And our daddy said this is important, so we came fast, Lily said. Flapping her hands, Maya's mouth fell open. "Your daddy sent you here alone?" No," Lila giggled. "Uncle Rob dropped us. He's waiting outside so Daddy can still meet you." Maya let out a breath she didn't realize she was holding. Relief washed over her, but confusion quickly replaced it. Her blind date had twin daughters? Her friend definitely failed to mention that. Lily and Lila climbed into the booth without waiting to be invited, sitting across from her, swinging their feet. Maya couldn't help smiling. Her mind spun in circles. This was supposed to be a simple blind date. Instead, she was sitting with 2 little girls who talked like they'd known her for years. "Miss Maya," Lila said, leaning forward seriously. "Daddy is very nice. Please don't be mad at him." "He's the bestest daddy," Lily added. "He makes pancakes shaped like dinosaurs." Maya's heart softened. "I'm not mad. Just surprised." They nodded hard, curls bouncing. The waiter returned and stopped mid-sentence when he saw the children. "Oh, I didn't realize your daughters were joining you." "They're not mine," Maya said with an awkward smile. "We're Daddy's," Lily announced proudly. "And Daddy's almost here," Lila added. The waiter blinked. "Okay. Would you all like something while you wait?" "Freeze!" Both girls shouted, raising their hands. Maya couldn't help laughing. "Okay, fries, just a small plate. And, 2 apple juices." The twins cheered loudly enough to earn looks from nearby diners. As the waiter disappeared, Maya studied the girls more closely. They seemed comfortable, too comfortable. Not shy at all. Like they'd been told they were going to meet someone important. "Did your daddy tell you who I am?" she asked gently. "Yes," Lily said. "He said you're someone he hopes is very special," Lila finished. Heat rushed to Maya's cheeks. Before she could respond, the bell over the door rang again. This time she looked up. A tall man hurried in, nearly out of breath, one hand running through his messy dark hair. He scanned the room anxiously, and when his eyes landed on the booth, relief washed over his face so visibly that Maya's chest tightened. He jogged over. "Lily, Lila, oh thank God." He scooped both girls up, kissing their heads. "You two didn't give Miss Maya any trouble, did you?" "No," the twins said proudly. "Only a little," Lily admitted. Just tiny bit, Lila corrected. He set them down and turned to Maya with genuine guilt in his eyes. Maya, I'm so sorry. There was an emergency at the hospital. I'm a pediatric surgeon. I couldn't leave until the little boy was stable. I didn't even have time to call. I just grabbed the girls and sent them ahead with my neighbor. I didn't want you to think I bailed. Maya blinked. She wasn't expecting the punch of sincerity in his voice, or the exhaustion, or the warmth. It's okay, she said softly. They explained everything, well, mostly in dinosaur and pancake language. He laughed quietly, shoulders relaxing. That sounds like them. He slipped into the booth beside the twins, his presence immediately filling the space with quiet steadiness. He wasn't overly polished or suave. He looked like a man who had sprinted straight from saving a life to make it to a date on time, and somehow that made him even more endearing. I should have told you about them, he said, nodding toward the girls. I asked my friend to set this up because, honestly, I'm terrible at dating, and being a single dad is a lot. I didn't want to scare you away before meeting you. Maya hesitated. I wish I had known, but I'm not scared, just surprised. Miss Maya, Lily whispered loudly, do you like Daddy? Maya opened her mouth, but Daniel gently placed a finger on Lily's forehead. Hey, let's not interrogate Miss Maya. Lila leaned closer to Maya. Do you like fries? Yes, Maya said gratefully. Then we can share fries and be best friends forever, Lila declared. Daniel groaned. Lila, it's fine, Maya laughed. The fries arrived, and both girls dove into them like tiny warriors at a victory feast. Daniel shook his head, embarrassed. You can eat too, you know, he said to Maya. Oh, I will once the sharks calm down. He laughed again, soft, warm, breathy. It did something to her chest. The girls finished eating quickly and began drawing on napkins with the crayons the waiter had given them. Flowers, bunnies, a very questionable dinosaur. Maya praised each masterpiece with the seriousness of an art curator. And Daniel watched her the whole time with an expression she didn't notice. A mixture of admiration and relief. So, she said once the twins were distracted, you're a surgeon and a single dad. That sounds overwhelming. It is, he admitted. Their mom passed away when they were 2. Car accident. She was my best friend. I never expected to raise them alone. But these 2 are my whole world. The softness in his voice hit Maya like a warm breeze. I'm sorry, she said gently. He nodded. I didn't want pity. I just wanted to be honest. And I'm glad you were. Silence settled for a moment, but not uncomfortable, more like a quiet understanding. Then Lila slid a napkin across the table. On it was a crayon drawing of 4 stick figures holding hands. 2 big ones, 2 little ones. This is us, Lila said proudly. Daniel immediately choked on air. Maya burst into a laugh she tried very hard to hide. Okay, slow down, Daniel said, wiping his face. Let's not scare Miss Maya away, please. But she's pretty, Lily said. And she laughs like Mommy used to. The table went still. Maya's smile softened. She reached across and gently touched Lily's hand. That's the sweetest thing anyone's ever said to me. Daniel watched her quietly. Something in his expression shifted, something hopeful, hesitant, tender. The twins eventually started yawning, leaning against each other. It was late. Daniel signaled to the waiter for the check, but Maya shook her head. Let me, she said. He raised a brow. Absolutely not. We'll split, she negotiated. He considered it. Okay, split. After paying, he gathered the girls in his arms. They clung to his neck sleepily, faces buried against his shoulders. Can I walk you to your car? He asked. Sure. They stepped outside into the cool night air. Uncle Rob waved from his parked car, and Daniel helped the girls into their seats, kissing their foreheads. Daddy? Lily murmured. Yes, sweetheart? Can we see Miss Maya again? Daniel froze. Maya smiled softly. Only if Daddy wants to. He closed the car door and turned toward her. The parking lot lights cast a soft glow over him. He looked nervous again, but not the panicked, stressed version from earlier. More vulnerable. I'd really like to see you again, he said quietly. I'd like that too, she replied. He exhaled with relief. They stood there for a moment, the night calm around them, the quiet hum of streetlights filling the air. Daniel? She said softly. Yeah? If you're late next time, you don't need to send reinforcements. He laughed. Oh, trust me, if I don't send them, They'll kidnap me and throw me in the car themselves. Maya chuckled. Then I guess I'll see all three of you again. He smiled, really smiled. I'd like that. They exchanged numbers. She started toward her car, but he called out once more. Maya. She turned. Thank you for not walking out. Her heart warmed. Thank the twins, she teased. They were very convincing. He laughed again, shaking his head. Good night, Maya. Good night, Daniel. She watched him return to the car, the twins waving tiredly through the window. She waved back, heart unexpectedly full. As she drove home, she realized something. Tonight wasn't the disaster she feared. It was the beginning of something she never expected. A week later, Daniel texted her. The girls want to know if you'll join us for pancakes, dinosaur-shaped ones. Maya smiled at her phone, warmth spreading through her like sunlight. I'll be there. And she was. From that day on, the booth at the restaurant was never empty again. It was filled with fries, crayon drawings, shy smiles, soft laughter, and the beginning of a family neither of them knew they were waiting for. The blind date wasn't empty. It was simply waiting for the right people to walk in. And they did. Two little girls with matching curls who delivered a message that changed everything. Daddy's sorry he's late. But for once in her life, Maya realized some things are worth waiting for.